Okay, welcome back everyone for another episode of Master of Command. Today we're going to be continuing our Russian Freikorps playthrough. So I'm going to go down here, check out this battlefield, and then we're going to start coming down here and going through these convoys down here. So let's go ahead and get moving. We're running a little low on food, a little low on ammunition, so we definitely need to replenish those at some point. Weapons or reservists? Let's take the weapons, just see what we get. A Delft and a Dragoon sword. That's good for you, actually. Let's see, 6 and 5. And into... Yeah, let's give you the Dragoon sword for sure over that Worn Saber. Make sure everyone's well equipped here. Let's do a quick comparison between the Potsdam and the Delft. Delft reloads slower. Has a slightly longer range. Oh yeah, let's just keep the Potsdam then. I don't think I realized that the Worn musket actually consumes less ammunition than the normal muskets. I mean, any musket but a Worn musket, I should say. Okay. Then let's go ahead and let's proceed over here to Verdun. And got a little bit of money. Let's check out Prussian Provincial Cavalry. I really don't want Prussian cavalry. I think the Freikorps cavalry is better. Like if you want heavy cavalry, then you have to go down the Prussian line. But I think the Prussian cuirassiers are really lackluster. And if you're going to go for light cavalry, the Prussian hussars are far outclassed by the Freikorps hussars. So this is your better light cavalry choice. I do want Cantonists because I want to go and get horse artillery at some point. Just let's see, horse artillery, it's gonna have 25 accuracy, 25 reload. Let's compare that to you guys. So you'll reload faster, but you'll be less accurate. The other thing is that you're gonna move a lot slower. And I really like the idea of having horse artillery that can zip around the battlefield just a little bit quicker. Just in case they need to do that. Okay. So what am I gonna do here? Maybe buy up some food, ammunition. Yeah, I think that's cool. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Let's come check out this fort. Maybe there's an interesting encounter over here and not just a siege. Yes, love that. Would I rather give you guys Hussar Sabers? Probably, yeah. And then I got, what, Jönköping muskets. So if I want to create, like, another melee unit, that could be good. Okay, then let's keep moving. I might raid this town. Just because it's kind of got two really bad modifiers, and I really need to raid 2 more towns to get our loading drills doctrine. Or I could wait until I have more units and then get more from raiding, since you get more money and food per unit that's raiding. I don't want to come over here and sell a bunch of stuff. So do I want to raid these two and then sell a bunch here and then come through and do those convoys? Maybe. Let's go ahead and raid this place. I need to stop notifying the headquarters, please. Okay, and a patrol came to us. I'm happy with that. Gives us something to do in the meantime. Pen mirror. Okay. Let's go ahead and write his name down, and we can use that in the future when we need a new name for our units. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get into battle. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, we're loaded in and we're gonna move up. Let's see. Okay, so their infantry accuracy is good. Their infantry receive less melee damage, which isn't great. Their non-infantry combat effectiveness is down, so their cavalry is going to be pretty ineffective. But their infantry are going to be pretty good. That's not awesome. Okay, that's fine. We will go ahead and let's get you, start getting our guys set up here. Kind of want to get my hussars attacking these guys. Have my von Norman cavalry there supporting. And they're kind of in the open, which is good. That was what I wanted. I wanted us to be shooting them while they were in the open. Let's get our recruits in. Reloads faster here. They do only slightly. Shoot those Hessian musketeers as they're trying to walk on by. Nice. Let's move our cavalry around a little bit. We are technically winning this, although I don't know for how much longer I'll be able to say that since these Hessian musketeers are moving in over here. I'm also going to go ahead and put bayonets on them just in case that cavalry decides to charge. And I'm going to reposition the recruits over here to help fight these musketeers. How braced are you guys? You're bracing soon. But you should be able to fight them off, right? Hold your fire. You guys run into position a little bit. Let's bring the general over. Let's get in close and then unleash a volley on them. We are starting to run out of ammunition a little bit here. Let's bring you over to support. I'm actually going to have you shoot them. And then after this volley, I think I'm going to charge in with our cavalry here. I'm going to have you guys equip bayonets. You may need them. Then hold your fire and let's start advancing. Then open fire. Very nice. And then let's make contact. You guys are out of ammunition. They're gonna come back at some point. We're still getting shot, but I mean, they're doing great being just bullet sponges. Here, let's go ahead and take them out. I don't think you have anything else left, right? Yeah, so just brace and absorb that charge. Actually taking a lot of damage here. A lot more than I would have thought I'd be taking. Oh shoot. Okay, they should flee soon, so it's not like our general is in trouble. That was a little bit scary. I'm gonna have you guys equip bayonets and get into an attack column just in case you're needed. You guys need to rest. You're severely lacking in stamina. You guys need to come across the river. And let's get the general up here to provide morale. come help out here. Let's hurry and get across that river. Let's get you out wide, and then you can flank them. This is a pretty tough army when they have a lot of infantry. Okay, let's go ahead and charge in here. And then help out here. And let's make sure that these guys don't come back, don't rally. Okay, we killed their officer, that was good. Are these guys gonna come back? No. Then, oh shoot. Go ahead and maneuver such that our cavalry will be over here ready to flank. I want to get these guys charging in. The poor Trumbach are suffering. Von Trumbach. Pull back my recruits. And then let's go ahead and charge in here. And we're gonna get... I kind of don't want to commit these guys just because they've already taken a lot of damage. I don't want to risk losing our officer. So we'll go ahead and send him in. Let's pull out our cavalry units for a moment. And now I don't feel as bad committing you. Oh my gosh. They lost one unit. They were at 646. They lost one unit and the officer died. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Right after I said, oh, I don't know if I want to commit you because you've already been hurt. But I didn't think that I didn't think that taking such a minuscule amount of damage would actually make me lose my officer. Oh man, that's really frustrating. Okay. Let's finish raiding this place. Interesting. A lot of cartridge boxes, ramrods, gun picks. Let's not do that outpost because outposts usually take manpower and we have none. So let's come over here so that we can restock our manpower where it's cheap. Very nice. Is there anywhere around here where they have cheaper officers? No, there isn't. Cantonist recruits. Yes, that is what I want. And then let's take a look at what we have here. We got 2 officers that we could buy. Go ahead and do that. Let's switch you out and put you in. What can you upgrade into? Can only be battalion artillery. That's not really what I want right now. And then you can be veteran musketeers. I like that. Cool. Let's go ahead and sell off some things here. So, let's see. Let's sell these. Sell those. With how quickly we run out of ammunition, I kind of want to give these cartridge boxes to our infantry. So I think I will save those. I'm going to save one uniform, just in case we run into an event that we can use it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Like, this would be useful to save for when we have artillery, which will hopefully be soon. I could probably sell the large haversack. Let me see if there's anything interesting in here. Accuracy and veterancy gain. Oh, that is pretty good, I must say. Veterancy gain, morale damage received down. How much is it for another unit? 552. Here, what I want to do is let's get all of these guys their large cartridge box. Let's get these guys equipped. Sure, let's give you a Delft musket. Let's give you a ramrod. Let's give you a gun pick. And you can have that. And then everything else I could sell off. I don't really need half gators right now. I don't really need full gators either. I'm really trying to sell, I'm really trying to sell things, guys. This is hard for me. I'm always like, oh, but I could keep this and I could use it for this or that. Here, let's sell off the haversack. What else is low impact? I mean, the worn saber, definitely low impact. I'm gonna keep the worn musket because there is a event that will give us a free unit if we have a musket, and I'd rather trade in our worn musket than our Jönköping. I think the rest of this I'm gonna keep for now because because it has does have utility. But we're gonna sell off these 4 items. So let's sell them, and then let's buy the drill master, and we'll throw it on you. We can get rid of your tobacco rations and give you this. Okay. Then let's go ahead and buy at least one more of those, and let's go resolve some of these events around here. Maybe we'll just focus on the ones in the south because we're almost halfway through Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't seem like anyone leveled up. A weak field army? Yeah, I'd be open to fighting a weak field army. Okay. What is this? They do extra fire flanking damage. They have plus 50% reload. They have minus 10% range. Okay. Okay. So don't get shot on the flanks. And they have a really fast reload. Got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause here and get into battle then. Okay. We are going to be marching into position now. Since our units should be much faster than theirs, we get to dictate the battle and where we want to fight. So I'm going to try to get my units mostly on this hill to get the accuracy bonus, and we're going to put a lot of our army over here too, because I'm going to try to crush this side of their flank first. Let's go ahead and speed things up here. And turn the battle to face this way. It kind of looks weird, right? Like the trees. It's kind of weird. Maybe we'll go back to normal. I don't often change the camera angle, so that was kind of funky looking. Let's go ahead and start setting up our guys here. Not very much on the hill over here, are we? Go ahead and move up a little bit more, try to get that elevation bonus. And they're supposed to be aggressive. Okay, here they come. We're going to maneuver our cavalry out wide a little bit more. I want these guys to come in and start shooting the Freijaegers or the recruits, and then I'm going to move von Trumbach forward to hit them. I also realized we need to rename our Cantonist recruits. I'll probably rename them to the town that we raised them at, levied them at, since they are Cantonists and not Freikorps units. I think with the Freikorps units, we'll try to use officer names, and then with like any Cantonists we get, we'll try to use like town names. Okay, they kind of look like they are trying to get around and flank us here, so let's stop that from happening. Where's our general? General, come over here. Let's try to hit them. Bring you back a little bit. And then charge in. Let's charge in here. Okay, they are in retreat. That's good. go ahead and turn these guys so that they are forced to come towards us some more. Straighten you out. Have you made it so that they won't return? Yes, good job. You've done well also, as have you. Now, let's see if we can hit these recruits before they recover. Charge in. Hopefully we make contact. Okay, there we go. Nice. It was before they rallied. Let's get our general back. He's a little kind of far forward there. And on Kleist's hussars, we're going to bring around this way. And let's bring you guys around. Yeah, let's go ahead and charge each other. How are we doing over here? Let's get a little bit more damage on them. Okay, they are retreating. That's good. But I see these guys rallying and coming back. So let's try to get our von Norman cavalry back, and then let's get the wolf recruits over here. And let's charge in to help. I think they're coming straight for our cavalry. So hopefully they're braced. Okay, they are. So I'm hoping that we can just survive their charge, which I think we should be able to. And then why don't you guys run for a little bit up here. Yeah, that was a good brace. Yeah, we'll win this melee, question mark? It was kind of close. It was actually a lot closer than I expected it to be. Maybe our guys got tired and it dropped their stats, but we generally had better stats than they did. Oh nice, a 10-pound howitzer. Fucking ball. Toe worms. Cool. All very cool. Maybe at this point I start investing into veterancy so that we can start like leveling up our units. Yeah, and that will give us some more food. So you guys, congratulations, you're now Freikorps Musketeers. Let's get a shooting buff here. Yeah, this is good. And then over here, I don't know what we want. What do I want to do with this officer? I could have him be like a cavalry officer, and stamina would be good. Maybe that's what we'll do. So this one, definitely our fire brigade. This one, cavalry. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, very nice. Now we've got a little bit of artillery. Let's go ahead and... What's your reload with this? 26 seconds. And then where's the 40 seconds? Okay, let's take the smaller howitzer first until you're a little more trained up. There, I think that's good. So you have heavy jackets. Is there anything else I could give you? I could give you the buck and ball, actually. And then you guys, I could give the heavy jackets. So let's do that. Oh, and you can be upgraded. I know this is a... I know this is a cavalry brigade, but... maybe we switch you guys out. Okay, I'm good with that. What was the name of this town? Menden? Okay, so you are the Menden Italian artillery, and I might rename these guys just because von Kleist died. I'll keep the Hussars, but we'll rename the Freijäger to von that. I don't want to try pronouncing that. I don't even know where to begin. Okay. Is there anything I could give you? Buck and ball, I could. Yeah, we can do that for now. Oh. The item cost, the opening up a new slot for the items is cheaper. I wonder if if the developers made a change here to that. They thought it was too much. Okay. In any case, I think we can go ahead and keep on moving. Everyone, except for you, has an upgrade. Could give you better reload. Let's give you the accuracy and the reload, because you already reload fairly quickly, but I want to get your accuracy up. Okay. And then let's go ahead and keep going through these places down here. I might even force march. Capture the cargo, set it ablaze. Enemy HQ delayed by 1 week. We'll go ahead and capture the cargo, and that gives us another army to fight. Who's still hurt? Okay. So we got a couple people that are still hurt, but I think we should be able to do well here, despite our injuries. go ahead and see what we're fighting. Fire by rank is enabled. Deal extra morale damage, but receive extra morale damage. Okay. Field artillery. Okay. Okay, then I'll pause here and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're loaded into battle and we're setting up. We're going to have the bulk of our forces over here working on holding this hill. We want them to come to us to try to come across the river. I'm not certain if they will, since this army is unlikely to be aggressive, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and see if we can get all of the artillery up on the hill. And let's hold fire for just a minute. Oh, something I meant to do is switch you over to buck and ball. And I'm gonna focus my cavalry over here, and I want to run down these Christ Musketeers. Let's go ahead and start shooting these guys. Nice, everything missed. Nice, they took out 63 guys. So their artillery is very accurate. Man, that kind of stinks. And I think that they're probably just gonna hold their ground there. Oh my gosh, we can't hit anything. What is this gonna look like? Ooh. Okay, their army is reacting to us. Okay, we finally hit something. Why do they have reduced combat effectiveness? What is causing this? Shouldn't be morale, right? I don't know. Because it's not stamina. Their stamina isn't low. I don't know. That is a little frustrating that I don't know what is causing the drop in combat effectiveness. I wonder if I can bring my Freijaeger up to try to goad them into attacking me, and then pull back the Freijaeger. Okay. We've definitely got their attention. Maybe we bring you guys up to try to get a volley in them if they are just going to be sideways. Oh my gosh, this artillery hurts. They... I don't think they landed a single shot doing that. Okay, well, clearly what I wanted to do isn't working, so let's just go ahead and move everyone up here. And then I'm going to try to send them around to hit the artillery. And I'll have you charge into them. Let's get everyone running into position. Get you guys up into position. And we'll have you ford the river. Let's go ahead and get after the artillery. I think we're going to be too close to them to where they can not fire that accurately. Yeah, that's good. And then let's bring you forward. Nice. Let's get out of range of those recruits. Let's send you this way to help out our von Norman cavalry. Why don't we have you hold fire for a minute and just move up some? Let's hold your fire, tell you to charge in. Now you can fire. And then you come here, and let's try to charge down that land milits before they can recover. I don't know what these guys are up to, they're just messing around. It's fine with me. See if we can't make contact before they rally. Okay, nice. Very nice. And then once we've done a little bit more damage here so that they won't rally, we'll go ahead and send the Von Kleist to hurt them some more. Hurt the Land Milits unit some more. Let's turn you. And I'm okay with you just getting more kills over here, trying to get more veterancy. Nice, you guys are done. Good job. Let's back you off for a minute and then charge you back in. Take off your bayonets, you won't need them at this point. And we're definitely going to go with the money and ammunition option because we're running low on ammo. We should be fine on manpower. And getting some more money never hurt anybody. Reload at the cost of stamina. My issue is I feel like we already have a lot of reload. I don't necessarily want to keep stacking reload at the moment. I will allow myself 2 rerolls. Flanking fire damage wouldn't be bad. We do want to be doing more flanking fire. I'll take cunning, because that is kind of supposed to be the point of this playthrough, is I want to be using like very mobile infantry that can get in and get on a flank and do a lot of damage. And then here we'll take legendary. That's just a really good choice. You guys can finally... No, you can't upgrade. Oh, okay, we need one more point of veterancy here. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze. I don't know if I turned off my mic in time or not, but hopefully I did. Okay. I might even sell this 10-pound howitzer. It's not worth a whole lot. 100? What are you worth? 60? Breastplates. I'll give you a breastplate. It'll hurt your stamina a little bit, but... we can definitely sell that worn musket. So that worn musket. Worn bayonet. Worn bayonet. We can definitely sell one flag. Probably sell a cross pendant. Looks like these got nerfed. I think they used to be 4 and 4, but now it's only +2 charge. I want to keep that for now, just in case we run into an event. And it's the same with the regimental flag. I think the regimental flag will get you an officer or an elite unit. I don't remember which. I'm holding on to it for now. Cheese. Cheese I might sell just because it's really basic cheese. Okay. And then let's come get this last convoy and then come up here and burn down Braunschweig. Yeah, do that. Reduce the chances of the, or reduce the HQ coming after us for a minute. What do we have in the barracks? Freikorps, Cantoness. So I could try to start working on another artillery unit, which I don't hate because Once we intercept this last convoy, we'll get our musketeers. And raiding and doing some selling here will get us the money that we need in order to buy them and open a brigade slot. Let's go ahead and do that. Sell off these things. I need a little bit more money, so we can sell those sturdy shoes. We have a lot of gunner's implements, so we can sell off one of them for now. I'll probably sell the 10-pound howitzer. It's really not worth that much, but I just kind of need the money right now. Okay. So that will permit us to buy a Cantonist recruit. We have 1,000 for our new brigade. Okay, then let's go ahead and raid this town. And then come hit this outpost, come hit the convoy. Notify the HQ, awesome. And I'll probably be force marching because I want to zip around and see if I can find more encamped armies. I know we have the one up here. Okay, we got our loading drills, we got a bunch of loot. Let's move into force march and come check out this outpost. So fight a tough enemy field army. Get a free artillery regiment. Maybe we force march over here, get our free unit, and then come back and get our free artillery unit. It's kind of like a lot of back and forth, but I think that'll help a lot. And then we might be strong enough to come up and fight the encamped army. Capture a new cannon, that could be good. Let's go with the cannon and just see what we get. Okay, another 6-pound howitzer, that's fine. Nice. You are fairly good at everything. Let's definitely get you a ramrod. Maybe put the pocket Bible on you. I think the coffee is going to be good. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking about what I want to do with the von Trombach. I was thinking about taking off the large cartridge box and then throwing the buck and ball onto them. I might do that down the road, we'll see. As for you, could put a gun pick on you. Is there anything else noteworthy? Maybe the shepherd's axe? Take advantage of cover a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and then let's go ahead and force march back to this outpost and fight the tough field army. and then come up here and probably fight the encamped army, and then look around to see if there's any other things that we can fight. Okay, unfortunately that was a Freikorps unit, which I'm not too keen on the Freikorps artillery, but at least it does have canister. We'll give it that. And this. And then I can just wheel him in close and let him unleash canister. And I think that will be fine. Maybe I switch you guys over here, and then just have the artillery over here in a separate brigade. We can even name it the artillery brigade and start working on upgrading them at some point. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and stop here. We've already hit the hour mark, so thanks everybody for watching. Hope you are enjoying the content. Hope you're liking the Freikorps so far. We did have a small setback, losing our officer, von Kleist, but we're doing okay now. What do we want to name you before we go? Oh, we'll just name you, we'll name you whatever officer it is that we fight here, since we received you from an event here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.